My predictions for this year's Oscars. Yes, I did dress up for this. This is like my second Super Bowl for the year. Throughout this video, I'll be giving my prediction, which is what I think is going to win, as well as my vote, which is what I wanted to win. Also, throughout this video, I'll be referring to 4 major awards that I use as my barometer to help guide my predictions. And those 4 awards, from most to least important, were the Guild Awards, the BAFTAs, the Critics' Choice, and the Golden Globes. For live action short, my pick is The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, so Wes Anderson can win an Oscar and we can finally shut up his annoying defenders. For documentary short, your guess is as good as mine, and mine's what Variety picked, The Last Repair Shop. For documentary feature, I haven't watched any of the movies in this category. I'm gonna go with 20 Days to Mariupol because it's been constantly nominated at other award shows. It's won the BAFTA, and it's the only one of the nominations that actually got a PGA nomination for Best Documentary. For animated short, I've actually seen all the nominations in this category. Now, the 2 American shorts separate itself from the rest. And if I had to pick a winner, it'd probably be War Is Over. But I would have loved to have seen 95 Cents' win for 2 reasons. 1, it's actually well animated and a good story. But most importantly, 2, it's from the directors of Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre, so I'd love to see them win an Oscar for this. Best Animated Feature Film is a tight race between 2 movies. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and The Boy and the Heron. While The Boy and the Heron won the BAFTA and the Golden Globe, my prediction, and honestly my vote, is for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse because it won the Annie Award, the PGA Award, and the Critics' Choice Award, and not to mention, it was my second favorite movie from last year. For international feature, my pick is The Zone of Interest because it's the only one that's also nominated for Best Picture. Now, if that isn't a good barometer for it winning the award, then I don't know what is. But I will say, if I had a vote, my favorite from this category was Society of the Snow. For Best Makeup and Hairstyling, this is going to rub people the wrong way, but it's probably going to go to Maestro because of his performance at the Guild Awards. Now, while I did not like Maestro that much, it'd probably be my vote too, but if Poor Things wins, I wouldn't have a problem because it actually did well at the BAFTAs. For Best Costume Design, my predictions for Barbie because it did well at its Guild Awards and it won the Critics' Choice. Now, while Poor Things has a chance of winning with its performance at the Guild Awards and winning the BAFTA, my vote is still for Barbie because honestly, the costumes made that movie. For production design, you can maybe see it go to Barbie because it won at the Critics' Choice, and a good long shot is Oppenheimer because it won its Guild Award category. But my pick and my vote is for Poor Things because it won in its Guild Award category and it won at the BAFTAs. For Best Original Song, is Diane Warren gonna finally win? No. It's gonna go to one of the Barbie songs. It's most likely gonna go to What Was I Made For because it did well at the Grammys. But my vote would be for I'm Just Ken, which technically has a chance because it won at the Critics' Choice Awards. For Best Original Score, my pick and my 1000% vote is for Ludwig's score in Oppenheimer because it won at the Grammys, it won at the BAFTAs, it won at the Critics' Choice, it won at the Golden Globes. And not only did it help make the movie, it's just orchestral music that's used in common day. For Best Sound, we have sort of a 2-way race between Oppenheimer and The Zone of Interest because Oppenheimer won at the Guild Awards and The Zone of Interest won at the BAFTAs. Now, while the sound and The Zone of Interest did make that movie, my prediction and my 100% vote is for Oppenheimer. For Best Editing, my pick and my vote is for Oppenheimer because it's won at all the major award shows it's been in. For Best Visual Effects, it's probably going to go to the creator because of its performance at the Guild Awards. But if I had a vote, I would have loved to have seen Godzilla -1 win just because of its low budget and what they were able to do with it. For Best Cinematography, my pick and my absolute vote is for Oppenheimer because it swept at the major awards. But I would still love to commend Poor Things' cinematography. Now, the writing awards this year are a bit tricky because of 2 issues. First, the Barbie controversy because it was pushed to adapted screenplay, even though it ran for original screenplay at all the other major awards. But more importantly, second, the WGA Awards are after the Oscars this time, so we can't use it as a barometer. For adapted screenplay, while all roads are leading to American Fiction winning because it won at the BAFTAs and it won at the Critics' Choice, I'm going with my gut, and my prediction and my vote is for Oppenheimer. But if American Fiction wins, I'm completely fine with that. It's a very good screenplay and should win. For original screenplay, my pick and my vote is for Anatomy of a Fall because it won at the Golden Globes and it won at the BAFTAs. But if in some universe, Past Lives or Holdovers wins, I'm fine with that. Now the acting awards, where there's some certainty and some 2-headed races. For Best Supporting Actress, it's going to Divine Jordan Randolph. That's end of discussion. She's swept at all the major awards, and she might have honestly won the most awards for a single performance. But if I had a vote, it'd be for Emily Blunt because it's Oppenheimer and my Christopher Nolan bias. But don't listen to me. Randolph is going to win, and she deserves to win. When award season started, supporting actor had a lot of parity in it. We thought Ryan Gosling was going to win. We thought Charles Melton had a chance. But it's going to Robert Downey Jr., and it's deservingly so because he's swept at all the major awards. Award season for Best Actor started off as a two-headed race. Paul Giamatti versus Cillian Murphy. Paul Giamatti started the race as the favorite with winning the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice. But Cillian Murphy has far surpassed him by winning the Golden Globe, winning the BAFTA, and most importantly, winning the SAG, which makes him my pick, and of course, he's my vote. Now we have the actual closest race for the night. Best Actress with Lily Gladstone against Emma Stone. Emma Stone has won the Golden Globe, the Critics' Choice, and the BAFTA. And Lily Gladstone has won the Golden Globe, but most importantly, she won the SAG Award. And because of that SAG win, my pick is for Lily Gladstone. But I wouldn't have voted for either of these two. Lily Gladstone is my third favorite performance in this category, and Emma Stone is only my second. My favorite was Sandra Hüller in Anatomy of a Fall. For Best Director, my pick and my vote has swept all the major awards and was going to be my pick even if he wasn't even nominated. And that's Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer. And that leads to Best Picture. This movie has swept at all the major awards, has redefined cinema and the cinematic experience, and will probably be the best movie of the 2020s. My pick and my vote is for Oppenheimer. And that's my thoughts on this year's Oscars. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more film content from me.